Hello and welcome back to the Brand Family USA. So my name is Nancy, and today I want to share with you some of the things that have helped me on my weight loss journey this time around. So, I want to help somebody who's struggling, because I know that many of us have been in the same boat of yo-yo dieting and getting stuck, those plateaus. How do you get over those things like that? And so I want to talk to you a little bit today, heart to heart, and just be of help to someone out there who may be in that position. So this is not my first rodeo. I have struggled with weight pretty much all of my adult life, and so I'm in my 30s now, and so in my late teens is when the weight started creeping up on me. I was pretty much normal size growing up. I was, an average size as a kid, and then those late teenage years I gained a little bit of weight, and after I turned 18 it was hard to get it off. Okay, so I struggled with hormonal issues and PCOS. Later, after I had my children, I had fibroid tumors and just all sorts of, things going on. And then in my early 30s, I started going into perimenopause, and I recently had a total hysterectomy, had my ovaries removed, tubes, the whole 9 yards. And so I knew that I wanted to be on top of things this time around. I wanted to keep my health in check. I want to be here for my children. I want to be here for my husband. I want to be here for me. Okay, so I have messed up a lot in the past. I recognize that, but I am trying to do better now. So I'm not perfect. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a weight loss expert. I'm not a healthcare professional. And I'm not giving you healthcare advice, okay? This is just me sharing some experiences with you of things that have helped me. So take that with a grain of salt. And one of the main things is just accountability. Sharing my experience with a friend, with a family member, with a trusted individual who will, encourage me to stay on track. Somebody who perhaps is going through this type of journey themselves, or if you don't have someone who is going on a weight loss journey themselves, maybe speaking with a healthcare professional. In my case, I meet every single week with a weight loss specialist, and I sit down and talk to them. There's opportunities where I can share, what's working, what's not working. They can give me tips and pointers, and so that has been a big one for me. Now, some of the other things is making sure that I'm getting enough water. Water is so important because it helps things to get moving in our bodies, and so a lot of times we have fluid buildup. We have things that are backed up in our system, toxins, what have you. And if we're not getting enough water, then we're not going to flush those things out. And so make sure that you're getting enough water. You can, talk to a specialist or research online what is best for your specific weight and height. I know the standard is 8 glasses of 8 fluid ounces. But what I was told was 100 fluid ounces of water for my body. And so keep that in mind, that everybody's body may be a little bit different. And so if you need some tips and pointers on that, then there are actually some online calculators that you can search for. All you have to do is just type in, how much water do I need for my body, and then there will come up different websites, different calculators that you can use, and you will put in your height, your weight, and your activity level, things like that, to calculate that amount. Okay, and obviously another one is, our food intake, because food is about 90% of losing weight. Now, exercise helps, but food is the number one thing that's going to, help you to lose weight if you're eating the right foods and the right amounts of foods. So for me, what I like to do is write down what I ate in that particular day. So usually I will start a new note in my phone, and I will just put in, if I had something for breakfast, then I will put that in. And then if I had a snack, then I'll put that in. Or if I didn't, then I don't. But lunch, I'll put that in. Supper, I'll put that in. If I ate something before I went to sleep, I'll put that in, and if you're drinking anything other than water, then you'll want to put that in too. A lot of times we skip over the beverages. Now, I basically drink just water, and every once in a while I have Gatorade or something like that. That's been a biggie for me too, is cutting out even the artificially sweetened drinks and things like that, because sometimes that causes us to crave sweets. And so that is something that I have learned this year, is to limit those things. I haven't cut them out completely, so I can't tell you to completely cut them out. But I know that a lot of people say that they have to completely cut them out in order to stay on track. So do what works for you. For some people, it doesn't bother them at all, and they're able to drink the artificially sweetened. And when I say that, I mean like with Splenda or stevia, things like that. So I'm just saying that, artificially sweetened because it's not sweetened with sugar. So anyways, another thing that has helped me is to take my measurements. I measure my bust, my waist, and my hips about once a week. And I also step on a scale on the same day that I measure myself. And so I log those measurements in my phone each week. I will write down my measurements and also my weight together and the date. So that's one thing. Another thing is just making sure that you're staying active. If you're staying active, then you are moving things along in your system, and it's helping your blood to flow. It's helping you feel better. I know that walking for me is like therapy. If I get out by myself and go walking and just, talk with the Lord on my walk, and I just receive from the Holy Spirit what I need as I'm walking. And that is very beneficial in my health journey, is just being able to have that time. That is also, my me time, if you want to say. So do something for yourself. Self-care is very important. That looks different for everyone, but self-care is very important for our wellness and health journey. So just keep that in mind. Do something for you that relaxes you, takes your mind off of things, because you're going to eliminate stress. You're going to stay focused on your goals, and you will stay motivated and encouraged to get to your goals. So I hope that some of these tips will help you along your weight loss or health wellness journey. Let me know in the comments what has helped you on your personal journey. What are some of the things that have helped to keep you on track and keep you motivated? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give us a big thumbs up. And until next time, bye-bye.